What's good, everybody? It's your boy Bones back at it again with another Japan vlog. This is the third one for you guys, and I'm gonna just be going over what I did for the third day of my trip that I was in Japan for, and this will be the rest of the vlog for you on Japan that I went and all that. So in the last video, I ended off with me making it back to my hotel after walking back from the museum and sightseeing. Made it back to the hotel. I finally took a shower. I was chilling. I was just going through what I was gonna do the next day, because this day that I'm talking about now was a free day. It was a totally free day. I was like, let me just get one thing off of TikTok. Like, I really wanted to do something off of TikTok, and it was feeding the deer in Nara. So I was like, all right, bet. That's what I'm about to do. And then I also had seen another TikTok on getting some rings made in a shop, and then you'd be able to, you know, buy the ring and get it made right in front of you, and then you get to take it home with you and all that. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna do those two things. My day was kind of set. For food wise, I didn't really have anything to eat for breakfast. I don't remember. I remember just eating snacks. But yeah, I woke up early in the morning, and it was about like 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, and the sun was just directly shining down on us. I came down from my floor, and I was in the lobby, and I was just like, you know what? I want to go take pictures. So I went, and I had my tripod with me, and I had my camera. And at first, I was just gonna go outside and take pictures, but I was like, you know what? Let me actually just walk through the garden first, because when I first landed in Japan, in the first video, I showed you guys me just kind of like walking through, but it was just only that part at night. And then I actually never like actually walked through the whole garden at all until this day. So I wanted to go in broad daylight, so that's what I did. I was walking through, and there's lots to see. I'm gonna post some pictures right here as well. And then I'm also gonna play some videos of me in the garden. It wasn't like, it wasn't of me, but it was of the garden that's that was there. And then that was pretty cool. So I'm gonna let you guys see this real quick. So the thing about me is I'm my own photographer. Like, I take all my pictures myself, mostly. My boy is the only other person that has taken pictures of me, and I had posted on Instagram, but that was kind of like a long time before. But now I kind of just take pictures myself, and I kind of like to do my own things. But bro, when I say it's not easy, it's not easy. That drink is not easy. Like, I had to set my tripod up in the garden, try and take pictures while people were like occasionally coming by through the same path that I was on. And it's kind of like, oh, let me rush, grab the tripod, let me act like I'm swiping through the pictures as like they walk by, and then replace the tripod and still get the same shot. Because it's like, you have an idea for something, and as somebody who just be taking pictures myself and be posting them like that, I don't know, I like things like structured, if that makes sense. So I was there taking taking some pictures. I have a lot of them, so I'm gonna just keep showing you guys as I'm just yapping your ears off. But yeah, so yeah, I had a lot of pictures and stuff of the garden that was at my hotel. And my hotel was like, it was like one big building, and then there's like another hotel that was like across from the garden. I guess they shared the garden as well. I didn't walk over there, but there's just a lot to see there. And so after being in the garden, it was probably around like 8:50 or 9 o'clock. I got back to my room. I put everything in my backpack, and I had my tripod and everything, and I grabbed my slides this time because I learned my lesson from the museum. When I was walking to the museum late, bro, my loafers were hurting my feet. So these were the joints I was wearing right here. My loafers. This part was cut into the back of my foot, and these still look brand new. Like I had cleaned them and everything. I haven't used them a lot, but I need to start wearing them again. But yeah, they hurt. They hurt like crazy. So I had brought my slides with me on the train. So yeah, I was on the train. Well, I didn't make it on the train just yet. Right? I had to buy my passes. So they're like separate passes. You got the regular JR rail line, and then you got the other city lines that's there as well. And then taking the bullet train, that's like a separate train from everything else. So that was it says about like 8K yen. So I originally wanted to be in Kyoto. That's what it was for us. Or that's what it was for me. That I had to take. So I took the first train and I made it to my stop. I didn't get lost. I didn't get lost this time. I did not get lost. So I made it to that stop. I also had made it to the bullet train. Now, I didn't get lost, but I was still like, my anxiety wasn't up because I don't really suffer from anxiety like that. I was paranoid, bro, because I'm like, am I really at the right one? And I'm looking up and it's reading Shinagawa Ward area to Shinosaka City. And I'm looking up at the sign and it's saying Shinagawa to Osaka. It's saying Shinagawa to Osaka. I'm like, bro, is this it or is it not it? And I'm just sitting there, and I was the first in line because I was early. Like leaving from that time was probably like the cheapest, and I didn't know how much everything was gonna come to, but I just had bread. So I was like, well, I kind of want to save some stuff because I want to know if I'm gonna buy a lot of things in Kyoto or not. And that's what I did. So the train finally pulls up, and I'm like, bet. I gotta find my seat now. So you had personal seats. On the other train, you had personal seats. Like you couldn't just be sitting anywhere, like on the regular train. And I found my seat, put my stuff up, and then I was just chilling. I was like, damn, but this is gonna be 2 hours. It was 2 hours. And I put up the GPS and I zoomed out on the world, and I was like, where's Mount Fuji? And it was right along the track that I was taking. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna be able to get a picture of Mount Fuji. And then the second question that popped up in my mind was like, wait a second, am I on the right side for me to go ahead and take a picture of it? And I'll be able to like post this later or see it later. And when I was like almost like an hour and 40 minutes in, I got super close. To Mount Fuji. The weather outside was terrible. It wasn't terrible, but it was super like foggy, and it like rained those past few days. So it was kind of like gray outside, and it was raining and stuff like that. So I wasn't able to see it. So I was like, damn. Well, at least I get the screenshot on Google Maps that I was like right there. And yeah. So for the rest of the trip, I was just bumping music and like editing all my pictures on my phone, just listening to music, and I was just on Instagram, all that shit. Like all the normal stuff that you would do on the train. I was still recording, as you can see here. I might just cut out the noise because most of it's just train noise basically. But yeah, I'm gonna just cut that out. I had somebody's grandpa sitting next to me. So Unc was just sitting next to me. You know, I got a little video of Unc real quick. You know what I'm saying? He was asleep. You know, peaceful sleeping. He knew he was going, and he was chilling. I was no problem. I was eating snacks though. They provided snacks, and I was just like, yeah, can I get this and this and this? Yeah, bro, it was fun. I'm by myself, and I'm not tweaking out, but I'm tweaking out type shit. You know, you get me? Hell nah. But yeah, it was was fun. It was fun as hell. So I finally made it to Osaka, and then I had to get off the train and take small trains to go exactly where I wanted to go. And these kids were like looking at me, and they're like, "Wow!" Like I knew they were talking about me, bro, because they were all just looking and pointing and all that stuff. They really wanted to interact with me. I was just listening in my headphones. I was looking at them, and I waved at them and all that, and they waved back. I was chilling. Like they're not like little kids. Like they're like probably over here, or probably like 7th or 8th graders. I don't know. There's like a little group of them, and then all out of nowhere, Brody came out of nowhere, dude. This grown-ass man came dripped out in Hello Kitty. I'm like, yo, this man came dripped out in Hello Kitty, bro. I'm like, hey, I gotta step my game up for real. But nah, peep. I took a few pictures of me just standing at the train line and everything. In Orlando, I'm not gonna say we don't have trains. We do have trains, but it's not as like I never had rode the train like recently in Florida. Back when I was like little, I used to ride train, and then in New York, I rode a train before. So I finally made it to where I was going. I made it to Kyoto. I came up out of the subway, and I had to walk along this little bridge area, and I was like, "Yep, I know I'm in Kyoto. I know I'm in Kyoto." How? Everything was super traditional there. It was like old school. There's just like a feeling of like old and modern, and it was like old over there, but it was like still taken care of. Like it's like clean and old. That makes sense. I don't know why I used that analogy, but yeah, it was cool. I was cooling. So I was just walking along, and then I was seeing people in kimonos, like a lot. I was seeing a lot of people in kimonos. I'm like, yo, I'm really out of place here. I wasn't gonna like get a kimono. I wonder how much it is. I never really looked that up, but my goal was just making it to the ring shop, and I was close by. So I was on my way to the ring shop, and I finally got in there, and I'm looking around. Bro, every time I went into some like building or some like a placement or establishment, I had to duck under the door every time. I'm like 6'3" and a half. My hair makes me like 6'4", 6'5". I look 6'4" or 6'5". It had me like I had to duck under the door every time. So I ducked under there, and I got in. I'm looking around, and everybody just like stopped. Further. Here we go again. And then they just continued, and they were just like talking amongst themselves, and then that's when I was like able to record. Like I didn't really say much. I was just I asked for simple things like that they could have understood to make it easier for them. And then we got here, I was just recording in the store or in the shop, and they were just making everything in front of you. Now I wasn't gonna just butcher her and just have her, just me standing there just recording her ass just like this while she's making my ring and everything. But I'm gonna show you guys the ring I got. I had posted it on my TikTok. But it didn't really get much views. I didn't really care that it didn't get any views or anything like that. I just wanted to post it, and it was just like me just trying social media out like that, you know? But this is the ring that I have. Don't worry, I got you guys. I'm gonna make this shit clear so you guys can see. Glanta. Glanta. That's the store name. But yeah, so that's the card that they give you. And then I also had the ring that they had made for me. So I haven't touched it ever since I paid for it and gave it to me. Obviously, they fit it on your finger to make sure that it's perfect for you. I chose my first finger because I don't really wear rings. I still don't wear rings. Like they feel uncomfortable for me. I got some here as well, but I don't think I'll ever wear them, even for aesthetics. Until I feel comfortable with it, I'm not wearing a ring ever. Yeah, so I want it to be just like a little gift for me to remember that I went to Japan. You know, I got a lot more other stuff that I'm gonna show you guys as well. But yeah, that's what happened. After that, I walked out the store, and I was just like, well, let's walk around, because I'm just here in Kyoto, you know, and I just wanted to see what's up. So I found this, it's like, I don't know what is like the actual term of what this is, but it's like a river. It's like a river, I'm guessing, and it's where the bridge that I crossed over from the subway was. I was going along that, and people were just like sitting along the side, so it was like a picnic area, low-key, and people were you know, amongst themselves, sitting on like blankets and having picnics out there. And I'm just like, wow, that's a lovely thing to do, you know. It's not like they don't do that over here, but I don't do that in the least, but I don't mind doing it. Like, that's something that's fire, and it's peaceful. It's peaceful out there, you know. And I was walking along again, and then I seen these two ladies wearing kimonos, so I'm gonna put that video on there too. I was like, wow, they really know how to put that shit together, bruh. They really do. After that, I seen some like mountains in the back, and I was like, okay, I think I might be close, and this is where they feed the deer. Like, I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where they feed the deer, right? No, bruh, I was wrong. I was wrong as hell. But going there was like, I don't know, the best idea I could have chosen, because I didn't know what I was in for once I got there. I was looking at shops along the way, and there's just so much shops like you can just buy stuff from, and I didn't know what to do. So, you know, I went into some shops. Went into this little it's not like a candy shop, but they make a lot of like decorations, and they have a whole bunch of stuff there. They had a lot of little like trinkets and a whole bunch of stuff in there, and they also have some candy in the shape of a cat. I like small things like that. That's just a me thing though. And I like cats, but I can't have any. But yeah, so I bought some candy from there, and I just went about my business like a regular pedestrian. And then I finally made it to like the back. It wasn't like the back of the city, but kind of like the end of it. No. So I was still walking through after I bought the candy, and at this time I had my loafers on, so my feet were starting to hurt a little bit. But yeah, I was still making it through the city area, and the building started getting a lot more traditional, and there's like a lot of shops that were open for food. And bro, I didn't know why I didn't stop. I didn't make it to my destination, so I feel like I couldn't do anything else until I got to my destination. So that's why I didn't really stop or anything. And yeah, there's these ladies all of them were all in kimonos, and I was just like, damn, like, let me take a video of this. And yeah, so you guys get to see that here as well. And then at this part, I was like, yeah, I know I'm close. Like, I finna go feed them deer, bro. Like, it's like, there's like no exception. There's nobody stopping me. I finna go feed the deer. So I finally made it to the end of where like the city kind of like ended, and then that's where the mountain started. So there's like it wasn't like a temple sign, but it was just like a regular sign, and then they had like a little walkway that goes all the way up. I'm gonna show you guys here as well. And I ran into a temple, and I was like, you know what? Let me just investigate, bro. I want to go see what this is. Hey, it was fire. It was fire, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I went to go and see what this was. And I don't know the temple name like off my head right now, so I'm gonna just put it down right here for you guys. If you guys ever want to research it, or if you plan on going to Japan, just look it up and, you know, go. It was pretty fire. The sightseeing and everything there was just like immaculate. And yeah, so I'm gonna just go ahead and share these videos with you guys. Just be mind. I feel like I have ADHD, so I be like, when I be by myself, like I talk to myself, obviously. So I just be saying a whole bunch of random bullshit. So just kind of like, you know, disregard what I be saying. Yeah, like enjoy that shit. This ain't a selfie stick, but I got a tripod with me. I had this long walk. But bro, the view is so crazy. Wait till I get all the way up there. I don't even know if y'all can hear me either. Damn. But this is Nara in Japan. I'm trying to go see if I can feed the deer. Get me taken out. God.
Bro, this temple is so cool. Look at this. Gonna take pictures here, obviously, but still, like, if you were to see it in person, it's breathtaking. I'm a little bit out of breath, and I'm wearing a sweater. Look at this. Holy cow. It's on top of the mountain. And then, I don't know if you can see in the middle there, somebody coming down the mountain. Dog, what the? I got my tripod set up. I don't know how to take this. This is amazing as hell. I don't even know what this is. I lost Wi-Fi and I just started walking around the town, and I was like, you know what? Let me go towards the trees. This is where I ended up at. So, be exploring here. This is what's in the middle. Bro, like, I like things like these. Pretty sure this is where you can go and feed the deer. I'd be wrong if I started screaming, would I? I gotta make a YouTube channel, honestly. Bro is not a samurai. I don't know why he's looking down like that. Oh, I'm selling buckets. I'll be back. I'll meet y'all when I'm up. There's more temples. We got the restroom right here. Bro, I'm out of breath. Them stairs are big as hell. I don't know where to take pictures at. Like, I got hella pictures right now. This place is huge. I'm gonna see if I can go up here. Oh, they can let people in there.
So at this part, this is where I actually went inside the temple, and they were actually like praying and everything. I didn't know I was not allowed to record in there, and they didn't like see me, so they can tell me to not record until I seen the sign. And you're gonna see it at the end of this video, where like you see the camera just go, oh, like you see me go, oh. But yeah, after that, it was just, you know, I was just walking along until I was able to record again. And yeah, so just enjoy these videos as well.
I was supposed to record in the other place. Y'all just got that unreleased cardi right there. I can record here. Bro, I would rather live here than in the city. Honestly. sure he just turned around like that and said, "Be quiet" in Japanese. You know, I'm chilling. That ain't gonna slide. Y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Hell yeah. Boy's tired, but there's a view ahead of me, so I'm about to go show y'all this. Oh, I should take off this sweater, bro. Universal sign. Alright, I had enough. Come on. Back down the mountain we go. I don't even know what time it is, but bro, I really want to feed them deer, but I don't know. I don't got no Wi-Fi, so I can't even look up where it's at right now. I didn't see that step. This is where Zenitsu and Tanjiro. I forgot the other guy name. Demon Slayer corpse. Oh, there's another graveyard. I don't know if I can record either. Bro, something about the mountainside just reminds me of Jamaica. Obviously an island, but still like, this is where I find my peace, bro. Yo, this is not no like, oh, I had visions of myself. Nah, not that type. But when I was like a lot younger, I mean, it is what I just said, but I definitely had visions of me like playing in the mountainside. On no anime shit, like this is back when like I was in Jamaica. I wasn't thinking about Japan though, obviously, but then when I started watching anime and Korean animes where it was just more on the mountainside and they moved to the city, or the mountainside and they're fighting off like demons and stuff. Big ass fucking bell, bro. This is what I'm looking at right here. I was looking at the zoomed out version. I want to see a fit pick. I'm about to go through there. I just seen them go through there. Hold on, I'm about to do a little fit pick. Y'all. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Tight shit. Tight shit. I didn't even finish my story, but hey, oh well. Live with it. Bro, I don't even know what time it is. What the, oh. I'm planning on going back to my hotel around like, we'll start traveling back around 5 o'clock. I think that's a hawk, bro. I mean, a crow. Sweat. Gotta duck under this because it's more tall at. Wait a second, I think I know where I'm at. Yeah, I do know where I'm at. I'm at the... I think it is. Yep, I know where I'm at. Alright. Imagine. Dog. Most people gotta come up. Come here. Wow, this is a good ass place to take pictures. I mean, I got enough pictures, but still. I'm gonna figure out where to go feeding deer. I'm near the place, but I know it. I feel like if I take a right here. Got the koi fish in here. Yeah, those koi fish are big. Oh, you want to see the view from a 6-foot person again? This is what being like 6 foot is like. Oh, look at that, cute. I don't even be talking to myself. I just be quiet and then be walking around, but not on a recording. I feel like I just gotta say something. Gotta get it off my chest. I just be, you know. This place is so.
There's different sections of the whole temple area. They let you walk through the main stuff, like the main area, and then you kind of like go up the mountain and everything. That's where you guys seen the sightseeing and everything there. While I was ringing the bells and messing with the little noise thingies, that was like all the way at the top. That was like the top where you can go to. And then you travel through the graveyard and everything. Well, it's not really a graveyard, it's in the temple. And then you start to go back down. And this was where, like, bro, my respect for gardens just, I don't know, it was on a different level this time. Like, I'd never seen a garden like this in my life before. I just started recording for it, and then I just be saying some bullshit. So I don't know if I'm gonna mute it, but if I don't mute it, this my audio is gonna be muted from here, so you guys can hear what I was just talking about, just absolute yapping about. Just like, bro, I love temples. I love anything to do with like nature and all that. Like, that's just me. That's how I grew up. I took more pictures at the temple, and after that, I was looking for Wi-Fi. I still, like, I had no, I didn't get the phone plan at the temple. There was no Wi-Fi out there. So I wasn't editing, I wasn't doing nothing, and I didn't really see everything till I just got back. And after I walked down the path and got out of there, I was like, all right, I gotta feed the deer. It's starting to get a little bit late. After I got out the temple, I was literally lost. So I found a McDonald's, and I was like, bet, finally I can get some Wi-Fi. So I went into McDonald's and I ordered this like little slushy thing. and their menu is totally different than what we have in the US. And I got a picture of it right here. I can show you guys. And this was the stuff that was on the menu for the McDonald's over there. They had different types of ice cream. I got this green slushy. Post a little picture. This is my coin pouch and what I kept my money in. This little green thing. So I was greened out the whole trip. Yeah, so I had this little, it's like a little bee on it, and it carries all my money in here. I still have Japanese yen. Yeah, I still got Japanese yen and everything. It's about $120 in US money that I have right here. And then I also have I don't know why I'm talking about it. This is Jamaican money. It's a lot different. But yeah, it's Jamaican money that I got right here as well too. When I went to Jamaica, like a little bit right after when I got home from Japan. The coins, I still have yen in here. You know, this is the $500 yen coin. Yeah, so this is a 500 yen coin. This is like the newer version. I had to re-look up all the TikToks on like Nara and where the deer were in Nara and everything in Kyoto. And then typed it in the GPS and I was just like, all right, bet. Gotta get going. So I finally made it back to the train station. And then I had to take like a 45-minute train ride to where I was going. And in my head, I was like, dog, I was way off. I thought I was super close, but I was far as hell. I finally made it to Nara and where the deer were. At this part, I was kind of recording, like as a solo, like recording solo. Like sometimes I didn't have the audio because of my mic. So some of the audio didn't go through. And I was recording and I was just sitting there like straight just saying nothing. And I didn't know, but I do have a few clips where I kind of like noticed that my mic was off and then I turned it on and I was like, damn, I was just saying a whole lot of nothing.
I had this on this whole time, but I fed the deer. Bro, they ransacked me. I forgot what it was like at a zoo, bro. Especially when you're feeding any animals. You know they go crazy all at once. They just try to take everything out your hand. I couldn't even record in time. I had like 5 of them. They just ransacked me. I don't know why the sky looked white. I'm going back to my hotel. Bro, I'm like 3-4 hours away from my hotel.
It stank over there like a normal zoo. Like obviously you smell the dookie and all that stuff, but they still took care of the place. You just gotta watch out because they was eating crackers and pooping everywhere. But them boys literally rushed me, bro, like 4 deep. Like if Rodmen were to come up to me and try to rob me type shit, I would hold my own. But these deer, hell no. They were like bowing at me. They were bowing and then they were just like nipping at my shirt and everything. I'm like, damn, here, goddamn. Like, can y'all get in like a single file line? But no, like they was really on a mission to get the crackers. And every time the cracker dude came out, they knew what was up. They were just waiting on the person that was buying them, and then they kind of just went up to them, and they were still eating the grass and everything over there. But yeah, I wasn't able to take pictures with them because I feel like they're gonna knock it over or just mess with it, and I wouldn't be able to click the little timer in time before like somebody messed with it. I feel like it was just gonna get knocked down. And then I also had the mic attached to it, so I didn't want to break that because I didn't know how much more like content I wanted to record and everything. And I was just walking back, and then here you can hear me say like, damn, I got a 2-hour ride back home, or not back home, but back to the hotel.
It's like almost 7 o'clock. My next train is 3 hours, bro. So I actually gotta hurry. I don't know why I'm like walking leisurely, bro. But I'm gonna take this train and then catch my stop. Not that guy. Can't tell me this view is not crazy. And I go home tomorrow. I still got hella money left.
I was like, you know what? Let me just call a taxi. So I called a taxi. First time calling a taxi ever, bro. Ever called a taxi. He's like, yeah, where you going? And I had showed him where I was going, and then bro spoke straight. Bro spoke straight Japanese, and I was like, dang, I never learned how to like ask for directions or like give directions to where like I need to go or anything. So I had to type that bitch in Google Translate and everything and show it to him. And then he was like, okay. And then he took me straight there. How much was it? It was like 2K yen. I don't know how much that is in US money, but I feel like it was a little taxing, low key. But yeah, so I started to walk back, and I finally made it back to the hotel. Was looking at the night sky and all that stuff, bro. And then I was just like, yep, that's wraps tomorrow, bro. I go home tomorrow. And so I went to sleep. To the ones that are watching all the way through, you know, I salute you to the most. And if you're new here joining, just drop a like. Just drop a like here for me, please, to get my videos out there. And as well, subscribe, because I got a lot more content that's on the way as well. I think you guys would enjoy that. So appreciate y'all watching. Tune in for my next video. Bones out. I'll see y'all later.